Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Call of Pripyat. And as I look around at these so few survivors of this base compared to how packed it was when I first arrived here, all I can think is that these guys are in desperate need of evac. And now that S.T.A.L.K.E.R has showed up and told us a way we can potentially get an air corridor out of here, it's definitely time for them to take it. But I also keep thinking to myself, they need evacuation, but I don't. This endgame has really caught me off guard. I did not expect this to be ending so soon, and there's so much more that I wanted to do. And besides, I'm in my element here. If that chopper took off without me, I would be totally fine. I mean, what's stopping me from just paying Gary to take me back to Zatan and walking out the way I came in? Stopping to grab all kinds of riches on the way out. But I suppose I don't have any choice. I'll just have to see if there's any more information I can get out of S.T.A.L.K.E.R and make sure my loadout is what I want it to be. So much loot being left behind. Can we take one last look around the streets for old time's sake? No. We really do just have to finish this thing. Let's make sure our gear is in top condition before leaving. We do still have a decent amount of ammo for the Gauss rifle. We've got some artifacts on us which can help in our journey. We are going to have a decent amount of healing, as well as weight carried. Maybe it would be better to actually add that second Firefly that was given to us by S.T.A.L.K.E.R in return for the notes about his friends. Alright, Gavalsky. What are we doing? The squad is ready to move out. We're just waiting on you, Major. That doesn't seem smart. I feel like we should probably wait until at least morning, right? Look how late it is. Oh, that is so bad. It doesn't look like I'm able to sleep. Look, I understand S.T.A.L.K.E.R did tell us that we have to move right after an emission, and an emission did just occur, but can't we wait for the next one so that they can do a scan of the area? Oh, that does not bode well. Alright. Let's go. Okay, cover S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Major. We'll take care of ourselves. I have a bad feeling about this.
Move out, squad.
Wait, I can already hear them. Where are they? Are they just going to land right here? Is this going to be like a tower defense?
Would you look at that? The sons of bitches actually made it. You were right, S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Wow, after all
Zombies.
this... Oh no. After all this time, seeing a helicopter flying is actually a sight to behold. But we're getting attacked from all over. Stop running in front of me! The problem is, what can I actually do to protect them from gunfire? This would be a bounding quick save scenario. That one's wearing power armor. I think I got most of them. How many are with us? 5? I have 5 allies and me. Guys, just let me move ahead so I can draw fire. Right, you guys take care of that. I got this. Still can't see anything indoors, really. Guys, will you please just let the dude in power armor do everything? What are you guys shooting at? Any losses on our side? Not that I can see. Okay, another quick save. Alright, let's take some anti-rad drugs. Stop that, please. Man, how many people got caught up in this mission? Yeah, sorry if I'm not super talkative during the climax of the game. It's a little bit stressful.
He's going to know we're coming. We've got to be faster. Run!
Could we not have picked a closer evac site? I think everyone's still good for the moment, but I don't know what everyone's health is like. Oh, I really wish you'd all just aim for me. Alright, let's keep going. Why are my guys not all moving? S.T.A.L.K.E.R, where are you going, and why isn't everybody else following? Mutants. Dogs fighting snorks. Maybe don't get too close. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe. Oh, is this glitching out? Now is not the time. Are we just making a run for it? Is that what we're doing? S.T.A.L.K.E.R, what are we...
Major, where are you? We need to get S.T.A.L.K.E.R to the evacuation point.
You're telling me? I don't know where he's going. I'm just following him. Has he deliberately led me astray?
Major, we can't wait for you much longer.
I think this is the movie theater. And it's our favorite buddies, Monolith, right?
Major, we're going to have to keep moving.
Got him. Why aren't my guys following me? Oh, I see. They're engaged. Hang on. Oh, the landing crew are engaged with Monolith. We have to help them out. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, if you would. Oh, they're getting wiped out. Where's the rest? I'm shooting at movement because I sure can't see any details. But luckily AP makes short work of them.
We can't wait any longer. We're leaving in 60 seconds.
Okay. Helicopter's reached. But where's the rest of my crew, and why haven't they followed me? Why did they all stop at that apartment complex? Can we not have night vision during this?
Major Dictator, we're ready to go.
The Stalker and the Stingray squad are dead.
Are you kidding? Wait, nope. That's a reload. That's a reload if I ever heard it. Alright, so I have reloaded the last save, hoping to fix whatever broke with the AI here. Alright, so S.T.A.L.K.E.R is just running forward. Why are you guys stopping? Stop worrying about every individual injured zombie. Are you guys scripted to not move unless the area is completely clear? And S.T.A.L.K.E.R is running forward, so how can I protect him? What happens if he gets to the helicopters before we do? Will he just get wiped by Monolith? Yeah, guys, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Why aren't you moving? Okay.
We're on the way.
Are you?
Our orders are to take off if we come under attack, so hurry the hell up!
Roger that. We'll be there soon. Stay alert and follow orders. We're real close to the evacuation point.
Okay, I'm gonna start making manual saves because... Hang on, wait. I'm gonna start making manual saves because something is clearly wrong here.
Let's move!
This is somehow even worse. Running in silence. Alright, let's have our machine gun ready for dealing with these mutants up ahead. Hey, yeah! It's dangerous to go ahead alone, isn't it? Isn't it? If only you had somebody in a power armor suit to help you out. Might have made things a little bit easier, huh? Jesus. Alright, let's take this opportunity to once more F5. This is the closest we've got. I hate to save scum like this, but I don't think it's really my fault. Let's reload our other weapon as well. We have no ammo for it, literally none, so we're going to switch to the Gauss cannon. I believe I've loaded up with AP.
What was that?
What was what? Oh, yeah.
Don't stop. Keep moving.
Wait, have we lost somebody?
It's here.
Run.
Wait, what's run what? Run what? Run what? It's a controller. Where is it?
Huh? Okay.
Recover.
Run.
Recover. Oh, wait, maybe that wasn't a controller. Maybe that was some kind of psi effect. Alright, I already saved you from one fridge. Come on, let's go. Nobody gets left behind. He's taking a really... The medic is taking a really dumb route.
Major Detective, we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy. We cannot hold out for long.
I'll have to flank them then. Die. I have to eliminate as many as I can. Just have to get close and get eyes on, but it's easier said than done in the dark like this, even with night vision.
To the choppers, go! Go! Go!
I have to stand out in the open where they can see me, so I draw their fire. Come on, let's go. In here. Okay, let's lift off. Gee, I think we all made it that time. But geez, we were just surrounded by fire.
Major Detective, we're ready to go.
I literally cannot hear what I said. Are you ready to leave the zone? There's no way back. Well, I had talked about how I don't need evac, but seems now I really do.
As a reward for successfully completing his investigation, S.T.A.L.K.E.R was offered a promotion to colonel and the position of mission coordinator. He declined the opportunity to work at the HQ and submitted a personal request to be sent to the zone as the USS Permanent Observer. The information about the development of psi devices obtained by S.T.A.L.K.E.R alerted USS commanders. All the information gathered on X-designated laboratories was removed from military archives and filed as top secret. all personnel working in the zone were ordered to prevent the disclosure of information about the laboratories at any cost. Several experimental samples were made on the basis of technical documents for Item 62. Following a set of test trials, it was decided not to go ahead with large-scale deployment of the weapon due to the high cost of ammunition. Nonetheless, it would be reasonable to assume that further development of the Gauss rifle is ongoing. Sultan and his gang left Skadovsk to do their shady business elsewhere after their attempts to capture the ship failed. The ensuing feeling of relative safety among stalkers led to a massive increase in the number of artifacts sold to Beard, causing his business to boom, while the formerly quiet Skadovsk bar became as popular as the famous 100 Rods bar, despite being almost in the center of the zone. Following the destruction of the Bloodsucker Lair, it's unlikely that anything could significantly change the state of affairs on the Skadovsk. The old ship became a temporary center of stability in the ever-changing world that is the zone. A fragile balance was reached between freedom and duty squads at Yanov Station. Tired of the endless struggle, fighters of both factions started leaving their squads and joining the Free Stalkers. The scientific expedition, organized by Professors Herman and Ozersky, was a success. The data they collected facilitated the development of groundbreaking medicine and technology, which prompted the Ministry of Education to allocate additional funding for researching the zone. Gary's stories about the Army's fate scared stalkers away from Pripyat. The few who dared to venture into the city ran into inexplicable phenomena, which added further dark strokes to an already gloomy picture of the dead city. The legend of the Oasis stopped being a legend. The identity of those who managed to find the way to the secret anomaly became an increasingly regular topic of conversation among stalkers. Despite this, the number of adventurers trying to find it remained high, something the bandits were quick to take advantage of, with constant offers to lead stalkers to the oasis, which usually ended in muggings at a safe distance from stalker camps. Organized mercenary squads continue to be active in the zone. Their interest in the secret laboratories is becoming increasingly difficult for USS operatives to ignore. Attempts to establish the identity of the client who hired the mercenaries proved unsuccessful. The area around Yanov Station continues to attract growing numbers of stalkers. The lack of dangerous mutants and abundance of anomalous areas have led to the area being referred to as a treasure trove, with increasing regularity. Zulu returned to Duty's main base at the Rostock plant. Nobody knows what he discussed with the leader of Duty, General Voronin, but several days later he was spotted at the head of a large squad on its way to the center of the zone. Vano headed off to the freedom-controlled military warehouses, where his cheerful personality and optimism quickly earned him the popularity they merited. Ultimately, he took charge of a small group of researchers involved in investigating anomalous areas. A group of stalkers was forced to seek shelter on Noah's old barge during a particularly powerful emission. When the barge was attacked by a horde of snorks afterwards, stalkers were forced to concede that the barge was as good a defense against mutants as anything they'd seen. Even more astonishing was a litter of pseudo-dog puppies that Noah himself led into battle against the snorks. Having overcome his alcoholism, Carden left the Skadovsk. Stalkers said he went to look for his missing friends. Several days later, he returned, suffering from wounds and radiation poisoning. As soon as his wounds healed, he left the zone for the second and final time. S.T.A.L.K.E.R passed on the information he obtained on his trip to the Chernobyl NPP to the USS commanders. This prompted the government to create a scientific institute for research of the Chernobyl anomalous area. S.T.A.L.K.E.R took up the position of chief scientific consultant to the institute. Colonel Kowalski, commander of the Stingray Group, found his resting place not far from the majority of his squad. Their bodies were taken in by the zone, with nothing but old faded photographs left to remind the country of their sacrifice.
Взрывая мгновение через сотни лет, мы растаем в пыли своих надежд, оставляя поколениям горький след. И в памяти лица близких нам людей, праздник красных флагов, звонкий смех детей, все исчезло. Слезы среди камней, растворяя осколки грез, мы вспомним друга былом. Тень ошибки из детских слез, с ней живем. Время жить, время
and dumped right back onto the main menu. So that was S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Call of Pripyat. And what a journey. What a journey indeed. It seems like we mostly achieved good outcomes for pretty much everyone we decided to help. The scientists, the Skadovsk, Yanov, and all the while, we succeeded in making the whole place much safer for stalkers. In the end, we basically got more or less exactly what I always tried to do, which was to make sure that the anomalous properties of the zone could somehow be known outside in a way that would be beneficial to everyone. I mean, imagine the advances in medicine alone. I guess Kowalski and most of his squad died at the end there. I don't know what I really could have done about that. See, the thing is, like, that whole last sequence was very, like, not well scripted. Like, it should probably force daytime so you can actually see what you're doing, so you can actually see that final cutscene. And when it comes to, I mean, the problem with escort missions in this game in general is that when it comes to enemy fire, there's really not much of that that's in your hands. Also, that picture for Cardan was not at all what I was expecting for his character. Like, why was he suddenly incredibly adorable? But tell you what, I do like the idea that my character sort of mirrored my thoughts, feeling in his elements in the zone in his ending, thus requesting a station overseeing the zone. But I'll tell you what, that kind of makes it canon what I'm about to do. Okay, helicopter's reached. Let's get going.
When Colonel Kowalski, commander of the Stingray Group, returned from the zone, he was forced to explain the reasons for the failure of Operation Fairway. Following a dragged-out investigation and the brass's failed attempt to make him the fall guy, the colonel was finally given an honorable discharge.
Went back and gave you a Doctor Strange solid, Kowalski. Now, let's see how this might have played out had I stuck to my original idea.
We're ready to go.
Get in that shop. I hope it was worth
Ah, the line is, get in that chopper, I hope it was worth it. Managed to hear it on the third attempt. Are you ready to leave the zone? No. And, of course, not evacuating means we find ourselves in the middle of this attack. And honestly, I'm pretty sure I can take them. Gotta be ready. Let's get into some cover, or solid cover like this. You could kindly die. I'm carrying 2 fireflies, so I'm pretty much fine in terms of health. Now let's switch to our Gauss cannon. And your muzzle flashes will actually be extremely beneficial to me. Yeah, how do you like it? Haha! How do you like it? Boom! Bloodsuckers coming in clutch. You guys got anything else to say? Oh, be careful, there's a monster out there. And it sounds like they're trying to deal with it. Let me give it some cover. And here come the zombies shuffling in. You guys are as much mired down as I am at this point, if not more so. Beautiful, you love to see it. Now it's you taking cover in the same positions, getting utterly wiped. Absolutely gorgeous. See what happens? I thought we were the ones drawing too much attention to ourselves, getting ourselves killed, but it was the other way around. Ah, there was a sniper on top of that building, was there? Let me just, hang on, I'll give you a few seconds so it's fair. Oops. What are you looking at, bud? It looked for a second like he aimed at something else. Nope. Can't do it? Here, I'll wait until one hits. There, yeah, see? Ooh, wow, that actually packed a punch. So does mine. Well, once we're at the point where we're using Gauss cannon rounds on zombies, I think it's about time for us to head out. And, hey, at this point, that pretty much means we're gonna have the base to ourselves, right? It's gotta be totally unoccupied now. Well, let's go have a look, I guess. But before I head back there, I believe there's a stash still for me to loot at this base. The one down by the water. Yep, lots of pings. More monolith? Or just zombies? Only seems fitting, doesn't it? that the canonical ending to this series is that I help a bunch of people escape, solve their problems, and in the end stay behind in the place I call home. Now the apex predator, and essentially the owner of the entire zone. I suppose you could consider this to take place afterwards, but I guess a few things won't really track with that. My guy did decide in the end to stay and watch over the place. There's only one ending, one little thread that I feel sort of bad about, and that's what happened to Cardon. I know I pronounce his name differently every time. That syllable is really difficult for me. But if we had found his other friend, which I don't know where we would even start looking, then maybe he would have had a better outcome. Maybe in a subsequent episode, and yes, I've decided that although this series proper is finished, there will be further episodes in which I tie up loose ends and just continue exploring the zone, just occasionally. Because I love this game. I love the atmosphere, I love the setting, I love the characters, I love the gameplay. It won't be soon, but I will definitely be playing Into the Radius, and I will probably be playing the other games starting with Shadow of Chernobyl. Now, where is this stash? Do we have to get on the roof or something, or is it under that dock somehow? Wait, one of you was telling me something about this river. About how it has some kind of anomalous properties. Maybe that'll be something to investigate later on. Wait, let's see this. I want to watch this storm. And now that the city has fallen silent compared to how loud it was before. I mean, going by that ending, it seems like it really is a new day for the zone. A safer place where people are free to research and increase their own wealth. I don't know, it just seems like, save for a few loose ends, things around here really have changed for the better. And the cool thing is, like, even pursuing our own goals, we made that happen. Through all the achievements we earned and the people we helped, that's what it's really all about. It's about coming in here basically as a shady government spook. And I hate to say it, but the real artifacts really were the friends we made along the way. And our ending kind of reflected that. Oh, I see. I see. We probably have to climb up here and then run along that overhang. Okie dokie. I was trying to figure out before. I figured there must be a reason for that, and for the sake of spookiness, let's just do it with our light. I was initially thinking that I would end this part after the ending, and only in the next part, sometime in the future, continue to explore like this. But I think a good place to end this would be to reflect on this ending a little bit, which I have done. Cross that off the checklist. And only then, once we get back to relative safety, actually conclude. Here we are. A whole mess of batteries and military medkits. Great thing to have. You know what I think would be fun? I think we should head back to base and retrieve that helmet we upgraded so we can finally, in the final part, get a look at what that level 3 night vision actually does. I see headlamps up ahead. Looks like maybe mercenaries? Hang on, I'm gonna go follow them. They're definitely hostile, either monolith or mercenaries, but I thought I saw blue. And they're firing. Okay, I guess we'll figure this out by examining your corpses. Boy, I sure do kill a lot of people, huh? Mercenaries, yep. Haven't seen you guys in a while, and I don't know if I've ever seen you spawn just randomly. That certainly is a subject of concern. You know, you guys have fun with your mutants. I'm actually kind of curious to see who wins this little battle. No, I'm not curious enough to let you shoot at me. Oh, that's a chimera! Hang on, thanks for softening them up for me. But now it's time to stop screwing around. Oh, they're so hard to see in the dark. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. God, you really are a blur in this night vision. Which really goes to show the need for the next level of it. I really hope that the level 3 is something fundamentally different. I sort of think that it will be. I mean, Tier 1 to Tier 2 itself made a very huge difference. Tier 1, you could only see a few feet around you. I think that's it. What was that? Is that a zombie? I think probably. Yeah, that was just kind of spooky how I turned and saw him just kind of shuffle into the doorway like that. It's not letting me get close enough to knife him! Why was that? Why was there like an invisible barrier behind you? Were you like special or something? It doesn't seem like it. Man, those helicopters really stirred the hornet's nest. I really liked how, after all this time spent chasing down...
I don't trust you.
Hello? Oh, great, even more dangers walking about. Are those monolith or mercenaries? Whatever. I don't care to figure that out right now. Yes, I do. No, these are friendlies. But whoever those are aren't. Just zombies? Okay, I think just zombies. Who are you guys? Are you military? Hang on, wait. Who's in charge here? Who's in charge here? I need somebody to talk to. Okay, who are you guys? Gary, you're back! Just stalkers? Huh. Now, the ending said that people were scared off by Gary's stories, but it seems there's more people here than ever.
Well, spill it.
Uncle Yar? Howdy, Stalker. Surprised to see an old man here? I came here with the boys for a change of scenery. I fix equipment and sometimes people, too. Yeah, well, I do have some rads. There we go, you'll live. If you get any swelling, just take a leak on it. I hear that helps. Oh, wow.
Well,
This hospital is the best. Oh, it is so cool to see this place be given new life. I guess I'm effectively head of the new stronghold in the zone. This one at the center of Pripyat. Oh, we really have moved up in the world. Man, I don't know what it is about this that does my heart so good to see it populated by just a neutral party. And our suit is really wrecked by that whole encounter. But let's put some of our stuff away, some of our less immediately useful gear, and give a try to this helmet, because I'm really curious to know what this looks like while it's still dark out. It seems like it's largely the same, but this time completely free of noise, and maybe we can see just a bit farther. Still better at close range, especially in closed areas, to have the flashlight on. But very nice nevertheless, and certainly a worthwhile upgrade. So how much will you charge me to repair my gear? Oh, you'll do it for free! Thanks, Uncle Yar! Oh, you're my favorite uncle now. Now I've got to ask, how did you get to Pripyat? Gary showed me the way. Those stalker fellows have been planning to come here for a long time, but they didn't feel like dealing with the military. As soon as Gary said the army had taken off, I didn't think twice about it. Have no fear, Uncle Yar is here. I love you guys so much. Alright, but I'm not looking to conclude the series here. I think a good place to do it would be where it all began.
If you want to get on board, put that gun away.
Yeah, it is a pretty big gun, isn't it? Whoop. And whoop. And here we are. Hey! A snack waiting just for me. Incredible the nostalgic feeling I get from this place. But once again, does the heart good to see stalkers just able to hang around and relax. And it makes me feel even better knowing that this place is actually, like, demonstrably safer now in the endgame. Hey, Cardan. You've done a lot for me, and I used my Doctor Strange powers to learn that you kind of get the worst end of the stick out of anyone here. So, tell you what, next time I play this, I'm gonna be making sure that that doesn't happen to you. Now let's head upstairs. It's 5:10, which means we may just be on the verge of one of those beautiful Zaton sunrises. Yeah, there it is. That lone bird flying overhead as there always was. Every single time I've looked up into the sky. I can hear that guitar music down below. People having fun at the bar, and oddly enough, another way to bookend this, it ends where it began, beside a campfire. Only now with far more allies by our side. This has been such an incredible journey, and I will definitely be doing more in the future, both with this and with other games. You're really ruining the moment, bud. But for now, I'm ready to say goodbye to the zone. And if you like this video, and if you like this series, however abruptly it ended, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. And as always,
Howdy ho.
yeah, I will see you in the next one.